Are you tired of feeling like a doormat in your relationships? Are you ready to become a confident and empowered woman who knows how to hold her own? If so, then you need to check out Why Men Love Bitches, From Doormat to Dreamgirl, A Woman's Guide to Holding Her Own in a Relationship by Sherry Argov. This book is not just for women who want to attract men, it's for any woman who wants to learn how to stand up for herself, set boundaries, and build self-respect. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and relationships, then keep watching. This book is perfect for women who are tired of being taken for granted and want to learn how to assert themselves in relationships. Whether you're single or in a long-term relationship, this book will give you practical advice on how to take control of your love life and become the confident, self-assured woman you've always wanted to be. It's also great for those who are struggling to find balance in their relationships and want to learn how to set boundaries without sacrificing their own needs. If you've ever felt like you're always putting in more effort than your partner, or you're constantly compromising your own needs to keep the peace, then this book is definitely for you. It's also great for women who struggle with self-confidence and want to learn how to be more assertive and stand up for themselves in all areas of their life. This book is perfect for any woman who wants to take control of her relationships and live life on her own terms. So if you're ready to stop being a doormat and start being a dream girl, then this book is a must-read. One of the key takeaways from this book is that you need to prioritize your own needs and boundaries in any relationship. It's important to communicate clearly and not compromise on things that are important to you. By standing up for yourself, you will earn respect from your partner and ultimately improve the health of your relationship. Another valuable lesson from this book is the importance of maintaining your own interests and independence outside of your relationship. Don't lose yourself in your partner, continue to pursue your own goals and hobbies. This not only keeps you fulfilled, but also makes you more attractive to your partner. Additionally, the book emphasizes the importance of being confident and comfortable in your own skin. Don't change yourself to fit someone else's expectations, embrace your unique qualities, and let them shine. By applying these lessons to your everyday life, you can become the empowered, confident, and independent dream girl that men love. So, remember to prioritize your own needs and boundaries, maintain your independence and pursue your own goals, and be confident in your unique qualities. Here's some summary of each chapter in Why Men Love Bitches. Introduction: Why Men Love Bitches. In this chapter, the author explains that the word bitch doesn't mean a mean-spirited woman, but rather a strong, independent woman who is confident and assertive. She explains that men are attracted to these qualities and that women should embrace them instead of trying to be a nice girl who always puts others first. The doormat syndrome. This chapter focuses on women who constantly put others' needs ahead of their own and end up being taken advantage of in relationships. The author explains that this behavior stems from a fear of being alone or not being liked, and that it's important to learn to set boundaries and put yourself first in order to have a healthy relationship. Why Men Love Bitches, From Doormat to Dreamgirl. Here, the author explains that being a bitch in the positive sense means having self-respect and not being afraid to speak up for yourself. She provides examples of situations where women might need to assert themselves, such as when a man cancels plans at the last minute or takes advantage of their generosity. The nice girl versus the bitch. This chapter explores the differences between a nice girl and a bitch. The author explains that while a nice girl is often seen as passive and accommodating, a bitch is confident and doesn't compromise her values. She encourages women to embrace their inner bitch in order to attract the right kind of partner. Being a nice girl often means putting others' needs before your own, being overly accommodating, and avoiding conflict. On the other hand, being a bitch can be interpreted as being assertive, setting boundaries, and standing up for oneself. However, being a bitch doesn't mean being mean or cruel. It's about being confident in who you are and what you want. It's about understanding your worth and not settling for less than you deserve. It's about communicating your needs and expectations clearly and not being afraid to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you. In relationships, being a nice girl often leads to being taken for granted, while being a bitch can lead to being respected and valued. Of course, there's a balance to be struck, and it's important to be kind and respectful in any relationship. But it's also important to have self-respect and not tolerate mistreatment. So how can you apply this to your own life? First, take a look at your behavior in relationships. Are you putting your own needs last? Are you avoiding conflict at all costs? If so, try asserting yourself and setting clear boundaries. Communicate your needs and expectations, and don't be afraid to say no when something doesn't feel right. Another way to embrace your inner bitch is to cultivate self-confidence. Practice positive self-talk, focus on your strengths, and take care of yourself physically and emotionally. When you feel good about yourself, you'll naturally radiate confidence and self-assurance. Remember, being a bitch isn't a bad thing. It's about being strong, assertive, and confident in who you are. By embracing this side of yourself, you'll be able to navigate relationships with more ease and find the respect and love you deserve. Taking center stage, letting yourself be seen and heard. This chapter focuses on the importance of being confident and taking charge of your own life. The author explains that women should strive to be interesting and engaging, rather than just trying to please others. She provides tips on how to do this, such as learning to tell stories and developing your own interests. Relationships can be tricky and often leave us confused, especially when it comes to understanding what men want in a relationship. In her book, Why Men Love Bitches, From Doormat to Dreamgirl, A Woman's Guide to Holding Her Own in a Relationship, Sherry Argov offers insights and solutions to help women navigate the complexities of relationships. One of the key issues addressed in the book is the problem of being a doormat in a relationship. Many women tend to put their own needs aside to please their partner, leading to feelings of resentment and dissatisfaction. Argov suggests that by embracing your own needs and desires, you can become more confident and attractive to your partner. She encourages women to develop a bitch attitude, which she defines as being assertive, independent, and self-assured. Another problem addressed in the book is the tendency to lose yourself in a relationship. Argov emphasizes the importance of maintaining your own identity and interests, rather than becoming solely focused on your partner. She encourages women to pursue their own passions and interests, and to not be afraid of expressing their opinions or disagreeing with their partner. The book also addresses the issue of communication in relationships. Argov suggests that being a bitch doesn't mean being rude or aggressive, but rather being clear and direct in your communication. She encourages women to be honest and straightforward in expressing their needs and desires, rather than resorting to passive-aggressive behavior or manipulation. The book provides practical solutions to common relationship problems and empowers women to take control of their own happiness in relationships. By embracing their own needs and desires, maintaining their own identity, and communicating assertively, women can create fulfilling and satisfying relationships with their partners. Argov offers practical solutions to common relationship problems, such as how to deal with a man who takes you for granted, or how to communicate effectively without being seen as needy or demanding. She empowers women to take control of their own happiness and not rely on their partner to provide it for them. One example of a practical solution Argov offers is the silver plate theory. This theory states that men value what they work for, so instead of giving him everything on a silver platter, make him work for it. This means not always being available, not always saying yes to his requests, and not always putting his needs before your own. By doing this, you are showing him that you have your own life and your own priorities, and he will value your time and attention more as a result. Another example of a practical solution is the mirroring technique. This technique involves reflecting back to your partner what he says to you, but in a way that shows you are listening and understanding him. This not only helps with communication, but also shows him that you respect his thoughts and feelings. Overall, Why Men Love Bitches is a must-read for any woman who wants to improve her relationships and empower herself. By following Argov's practical solutions and advice, you can become the dream girl your man can't resist, while also maintaining your independence and sense of self. And that's it for our video on Why Men Love Bitches, From Doormat to Dreamgirl, A Woman's Guide to Holding Her Own in a Relationship by Sherry Argov. Remember, the book offers practical solutions to common relationship problems and empowers women to take control of their love lives. By applying the tips and advice from this book, you can become the confident and independent woman that men love. Don't forget to share this video with your friends who could use some relationship advice, and subscribe to our channel for more book recommendations and insights. Thanks for watching.